Welcome back to The Influence, a social media podcast where we take a peek behind the upload with your favorite influencers and social media personalities. And now, Abby, Jean, and my favorite ginger, Nate.
So, oh my God, how fun. Let's kick it off like we said we were going to.
Kim!
Oh my God.
Kim,
1,
you
2,
sweet
3, 4,
angel.
5. You sweet angel on iTunes.
Thank you for, yes. I love a Kim too.
Every Kim I know is the fun aunt or I would be gossiping with her in the corner at like a kid's birthday party or, I love a Kim.
I love a Kim. My ex-boyfriend's mom is Kim, and I think about her once a day. Love her. Kims
so
are the
fun.
best. So Kim, thank you so much for your review. We so love that you're loving the new format, and we're so happy to have you here.
Kim, she says, 5 stars, exciting changes. I love this podcast, and I'm so excited that we are going to get more of Abby, Jean, and Nate. I love the flow of your conversations, and it feels like listening to friends. Can't wait to watch you guys thrive, Kim. Sometimes our conversations don't flow that well, but we somehow love it.
Work.
Let me say work. Now, do you prefer that or you better work, bitch?
You better work, bitch.
Now get to work, bitch. You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati?
Oh my gosh, wait. How do you feel? How do you feel about Kim Kardashian's audio that's trending right now?
I know. I had it on my list to talk about. It's just tone deaf, as they say. Like, she doesn't get it,
Yeah.
But I disagree with the fact that people say that they don't work, because they do work.
Yeah.
But she was also born into privilege. Like, she's had advantages that most of us haven't. I think she works hard now with everything that she does.
Yeah. I just think I don't know. I really liked I think all the audios are funny.
Yeah.
Like, I saw one from Tinks that was like me after I make my a bead bracelet for my mom or whatever. It was like, get up and go to fucking work.
Just fucking work. Oh,
yeah.
too funny.
I just think it's so funny because that came out the same day that she posted Pete Davidson on Instagram for the first time. So there's such mixed emotions because I'm like, thank you, Kimberly, for giving us what we wanted. However, and we all only just saw that literal 5-second clip. We don't really know what the context of the conversation was.
That's always how it happens. Like, the worst part goes viral, of course. Do you see that girl on TikTok who is always she'll be like, Kardashian PR, this is...
I love her.
And she's like, oh, Kim, yes. Well, we loved you for 5 seconds. You really had to fuck it up, didn't you?
It's so good.
Whoever's in the news, she's like, Julia Fox PR. Oh, Julia. It's so good.
It's okay. Calm down. Let's just start from the beginning.
Yeah. And she's got her college ruled notebook.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love those kind of TikToks where it's they really stick to it, but it never gets old.
Never. It's so smart too. They know just what to grab at. Talent. Yeah. It's talent.
When Kanye posted that Instagram that was Pete Davidson's head in the ground or something.
Oh my God. Yeah. His new video is basically him killing the claymation version of Pete Davidson. He's
super unwell. That's gonna pan out in a weird, terrible way.
Right. Yeah, that's illness. So
it's crazy. Think about it. It's Kanye West.
Yeah.
And no one's wrangled him in yet.
No.
Somebody stop him. Because let's just hypothetically speaking. What if he actually killed Pete Davidson?
I mean, there's a 50% chance. There's high probability
that's what I'm
could
saying.
Happen. Yeah.
And like, let's if we were regular people, right? If I started posting all over my Instagram that I was gonna kill you,
Yes.
you would go to the police and be like, this woman is posting that she's gonna kill me. I feel unsafe, and then they would hopefully do something.
Yeah.
And like, nobody's doing anything.
Right. And like not long ago, he dressed up like a bush and was waiting outside of Kim's house. Let's not forget.
Let's not forget.
Those two things combined.
Oh my God. Wait,
Jesus.
did anyone get a picture of this?
Yeah, there's like picture of him.
I gotta look.
It's like the best picture too, because he's like a bush and he's like just starting like to run. So it looks like a running bush. It's like it's an aerial shot from like a
Wait.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Nay.
Come on.
Oh my God. And they show like where he was to look like the bush.
And it's like the exact bush. Like he did some
yes.
work.
And someone like helped him do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. He has nobody to say no. Nobody will say no to him.
I know.
It's money and
really
power.
Scary. Money and power. It's really scary.
How was your week? I feel like we've both been like fucking chewed up and spit out this last
We literally
weeks.
both were.
Yeah.
And normally one of us has a bad week and the other one's fine.
Yeah.
And this week it was both C's.
Yeah. It was weird. I transitioned into a new role. We're like back to the office 50-50, and I literally would walk through the door at like 5:15 and nosedive into my bed.
Nosedive. Yeah.
In my work clothes, and then roll over at like and it'd be like 12:30 in the morning, and I'm like, fuck. So I get up and change and like wash my face, go back to bed, wake up, go to work, do the same thing for like 10 days. It was misery. I had to pull myself out of it yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
And like, it's just weird because you really have to like work yourself into a schedule.
Yeah.
And like last night, because I work 3 10s and then 1 7.
Yeah.
And last night was day 3 of 3 10-hour days. And I was like, I got out of work and I was in good spirits.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, I'm going to get McDonald's on the way home. I'm going to be naughty. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
And then I got stuck in that traffic. And I was like, Nathan, I got home. I left work at 8:15. I got home at 10:45.
Shut up.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I just fucking sat there. And then when I got home, I was like, okay,
Was it just congestion, or was there a goddamn explosion somewhere? Or something?
Literally, I didn't see any accident. I think it was just like it had been backed up because Honey had got stuck in the traffic like 2 hours before I left work.
My God. That's misery.
And
that town's not built for these people.
No, that video that you sent me on TikTok is ingrained in my brain of all those little red dots because I'm like, that's exactly what it is.
To Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's miserable. After
it was crazy.
3 10-hour days. Oh my God.
And then today I rallied. I rallied real good today.
Yeah, I had to. I had a little pep talk with myself yesterday. Took my vitamins. Like I've been 100% remote work from home for 2.5 years. And this is like the first week and a half back to some semblance of a schedule. And it was like ass kicking. Weird. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really crazy.
And it's like weird socially too. Like I feel like
it's exhausting socially.
Oh, hi. Like I've never interacted with people before.
I know.
I forget how to talk to people.
Hi, I'm Nate. It's nice to meet you.
Hi.
I know.
I think we met before. Hi.
Yeah.
God.
It can be a lot.
Yeah.
A lot at once.
For sure.
I realized today, I think I share too much with strangers. Actually, you know what? I've like really nailed down my one like thing that I really need to stop doing.
Pull it in. Pull it back.
Okay.
What is it?
I will eat or drink anything that anybody gives me. Okay.
Like
Normally it's in a safe.
if someone offers it to you, you're always a yes.
Yeah. And like,
See, I'm
okay.
always a no. Like, no, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like at work, it's a little different because I know the people.
Yeah.
What made me realize that I'm like this is we got a DHL package to the house that Honey thought I ordered like a vacuum battery. He thought it was the vacuum battery, so we opened it.
Yeah.
And it was a baggie of candy. So I got home and this baggie of candy was on the counter, and I said to Honey, "Where is this from?" And he said it came in that box. And I looked at the box and there was no return address.
What?
Nothing. And I like ripped open the bag and I like stuck my hand in there and I was like, Abby Jean.
This is a Lifetime movie.
This is a Lifetime movie. This is how people get poisoned. You do not know where this comes from.
Holy shit.
So I had an inkling of who it was. So I messaged them and I was like, "Did you send me candy?" And like she ended up being like, "Yes, I did." And I was like, "You're a sweet angel. I love you." But in that moment, I was like, they were.
Oh,
yeah.
For me, yeah. Cute.
But I was like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
You know, one of 20 people all over the country
Yes.
that got a random package and they got poisoned.
Fucking crazy shit's happening.
I know.
Crazier things have happened. Let's say that.
It's like, and then it brought me back to that time. Remember when like that, I guess, murderer like poisoned I think it was like Advil.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Same thing.
that was before there was like a plastic thing and all the
It was
and
like
so
the
all
80s.
these people, yes, they took the Advil and they died.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
they were
man.
the capsule. So he like literally separated
Yes, and put like cyanide.
them, twisted them back together.
This is the other thing that it made me think of.
What?
This is I waited days to say this to you.
Oh my God.
I hope you're on par where I think I listened to it was morbid. You know, I love morbid.
Love it.
I somehow had never known the story of how Selena died.
Yes, honey.
Nate!
Yes.
Nate!
Let's spill it. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Could you imagine, like, today,
No.
Ariana Grande's fan club president weasels her way into the family dynamic and the business and fucking shoots you dead in a sleazy hotel room? Like, what?
Literally, that is what I thought down to the person. I was like, imagine if Ariana Grande was murdered
Can't even.
by her biggest fan.
By her biggest fan.
Who climbed through the whole thing and
Yes.
then shoots her in the back.
God.
I had to pull over listening to this because I was like,
holy. So this is funny because I grew up watching the movie, which like is what rose J-Lo to fame. But I thought it was so unbelievable. I thought that it was just a movie about this person. I didn't realize that it was like the life story of a real person until like, I don't know, I was old enough to realize that, I guess.
I was like dumb. And like in the podcast they don't tell you till like the last second who it was, and when I tell you, I'm literally like driving and I had to pull over into a parking lot and I was like,
oh, they did it good. That's a good way to do it.
oh, it was everything. And it was funny because while they were talking I was like, they're talking a lot about this Yolanda lady, like we get it, she was a big fan. And then I was like,
main character vibes.
character
Yolanda, she's not taking the back seat, honey.
And then they like talked about how you know, like when she won like something, best song of the year, artist of the year. It was like the same year that like Whitney Houston came out with, and I'm like mind blown on how huge of a star this was.
Yes.
And even like this past year at the Grammys, they like dedicated stuff to her because they were like, you guys don't get it. She was huge.
Legend. Oh, Selena, man. That's a crazy story and a great movie. I gotta say.
So I'm gonna watch the movie this weekend because
so
I'm
good.
like, oh my gosh, I have to see it.
It's so good.
And they said when the movie was coming out, something like 2,000 people auditioned to be Selena.
Wow. She had already done like her In Living Color, like Fly Girl days. Because I
J-Lo?
I think that was like her first.
That was her first like
gig.
big.
And so I saw this, like, I can't remember if it was a documentary or just like a YouTube video or something that had like side by side of J-Lo's singing and dancing in the movie and like her portrayal and like the actual Selena concerts and like the actual footage that they like based the scenes in the movie off of. And it is like identical. Like J-Lo did it
she
to
just,
a
like, nailed
T. Nailed it. Yeah.
Wow, what a story though.
Love it. Oh my God, Selena.
It's okay. This and then it really kind of jazzed me up for a couple of days because I was like, that's the other thing that scares me so much about social media.
Yeah.
Social media is different because like all of your quote unquote like fans and followers are not in front of you, which is even scarier to me.
Right. They can be anyone behind that screen.
Yeah. And it's really scary.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about that story of the girl in Florida.
The girl in Florida
who had that obsessed fan, and things turned kind of tragic there too.
It always like makes me think too, like, you know, for so long quote unquote celebrities were that, you know, a person who's in movies, a singer, all of this. Now it's moving to social media.
Yeah.
What's like next?
What is next?
I've been really like bothering myself with that question because I think that about social media all the time. Like,
is it going away? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What's going to be the next big thing, or are we going to top out? Because as soon as I saw that TikTok is getting the 10-minute feature, I'm like, YouTube, they are coming for your throats.
Yeah.
I was a little weirded out at first because I was like, they already killed our attention span. What are they doing this 10-minute video bullshit for? But it's just that they're going for YouTube's throat.
Yeah. I think it is actually going in the complete opposite direction. And it's like this 24/7 immersion in this world, this like virtual world. Like you've heard this metaverse or whatever. Where like you're existing in this like 3D like immersion virtual reality, like 24/7. Like I hope to God, please.
I know.
No.
I know. It's too much.
It is too fucking much.
Like even did you see that couple who like got in trouble for like embezzling Bitcoin?
Yeah. Yes.
And in my head, I'm like, how?
I don't even.
How do you embezzle fake money?
What does that mean?
How do you virtually embezzle money that's not actually money?
If there's money to be made or stolen somewhere, someone's going to figure out how to do it.
It's just crazy. Our world is changing so rapidly that I'm like, I can't keep up.
Yeah.
And you know, where is it going to go? What's after TikTok? Is TikTok the top and then we're just going to like flatten out and we're all going to go back to like phones attached to the wall?
It'd kind of be nice to reset, right?
It'd be so nice.
Sometimes I think about like in my next life, like if I can just remember, how to invent the cell phone in my next life.
And then you could be super rich.
Yeah. And then you're like the next Zuckerberg or whatever.
I would, if I could come back, I would invent Velcro.
Okay. That's
because I don't want to be like really well known. I don't want to be in history books. I would have like bajillions of dollars, but I just want to be known for something like Velcro's everywhere, but like I don't have to like talk to anybody about it.
Right.
I just made Velcro and then I just slip into the darkness while everyone keeps buying Velcro.
Into the Velcro mansion.
Yeah. Also, I think if I could like come back and I could pick what time I want to come back in like the 50s.
Ooh, okay. See, that's like the era that you're kind of talking about, like reset. Yeah. Telephone on the wall in the kitchen.
Telephone on the wall. I want to wear like A-line dresses. I want to pay 25 cents for a cheeseburger, and I want to go out to the drive-in movies with my honey every Friday.
Yeah.
And that's
smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, inside. Yeah, I want to smoke cigarettes inside.
Everywhere you went.
Because it's getting to be too much.
Yeah, you're right. It's too much. We're absolutely maxed out. We're overloaded
Yeah.
to the max. Nobody has a fucking ounce of bandwidth or brain power left. Like you and I, our new thing is like, do you have any brain power left today?
Any brain power?
Can we record? Do you have any juice? It's
or
like,
the other day, I was like,
maxed out.
I was like, is your brain in a jar?
Yeah.
And then you just sent me a picture of a brain in a jar.
In a jar on the shelf.
Yeah.
Just charging back up.
But it's just funny because like Honey's really into like all kinds of weird shit. We know that. But like he's into like aliens, time travel, crystals, this whole thing. The other day he says this all the time, but he like really explained it to me. Because he always says, how many times do you think we've been to this point?
Yeah.
And like
it's a good question.
We fuck it up. We ruin it with more this, more technology, more this, more that, more money, more things, bigger houses, and then it like implodes on itself. And
this planet explodes, and then Earth 3.7 big bangs in like 2 million years from now.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's so fucked up to think about.
Yeah.
And I'm
Honey,
like,
I need to have a conversation with Honey. These are deep thoughts I have sometimes too.
Oh my God. You would just adore.
Maybe we could get Honey on the podcast one day. Do you think he would do it?
I like tried to ask him the other day.
Yeah.
About it. Because
I think tell him to sit right here and talk. Like he won't even know like where it goes or what it does.
Yeah. I have so many like little videos of him saying some of this stuff because it's just like mind blowing.
I love it. Do you want to play that game where we try to guess what we're saying? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. When in doubt. Okay. Back by popular demand. Do we have a name for this? It's called
Guess what I'm saying.
Guess what I'm saying. Dun dun
dun. Bum bum bum.
Okay, let me take out my ears. Are you going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
My uncle's favorite pastime was building cars out of noodles.
My biggest mistake was say it again. One more time.
My uncle's favorite pastime was building cars out of noodles.
My biggest mistake was losing you, honey, or something like that. Final answer. Am I right?
I said my uncle's favorite pastime was building cars out of noodles. Oh my God.
You bitch.
That's so funny. I know. You were so sure too.
I was like, oh.
My uncle's favorite pastime.
My biggest mistake was losing you. So what did I say?
Okay. Do you have one?
Yeah. Children in the back seat cause accidents. Accidents in the back seat cause children.
The children in the back seat have magazines so they don't procrastinate. One more time.
Okay.
One more time.
Children in the back seat cause accident. Accidents in the back seat cause children.
The children in the back seat have magazines. The magazines cause an accident.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Was I close?
You're always like weirdly very close, and like the syllables are always right. Okay.
Was it magazine?
No.
No?
No, that's like the only thing. It's accident. So children in the back seat cause accidents. Accidents in the back seat cause children.
Ah, that's
but you're
funny.
always like, your syllables are always right.
Yeah.
You're usually like halfway there. It's so funny.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I can't come over tonight. I have to feed my frog.
One more time.
I can't come over tonight. I have to feed my frog.
I can't go to work tomorrow. Last time.
I can't come over tonight. I have to feed my frog.
I can't. I can't go to work tomorrow. I'm fresh out. I don't know. I'm fresh out.
Now I'm confusing myself at what I said. I said I can't come over I can't come over tonight, or I said tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I have to feed my frog.
Oh, I can't. I usually only get the first two words.
You get the first two words though.
All right, last one. Ready? I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
Do it again.
I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
Yes! Oh, yes! I was going to do the face, but then I was like, no, let me try to actually make her work for it.
A little. I don't know. I mean, I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
Which is funny because she doesn't answer the question, so she doesn't really know what muse means. But then, oh my God, Uncut Gems.
It's stuck in my head.
Good job. Do you want to talk a little behind the scenes stuff a little bit with our friends?
Yeah.
So this will be episode 19 for Monday.
That's crazy.
March 14th. So if we do a 30 episode season,
yeah,
that will take us to May 30th. And then we can do like a
we'll take the summer off.
So take the summer off, yeah. But on May 23rd, that would be our second to last. That would be episode 29, my birthday week. We could do.
Oh my God! And then we could do a big,
birthday thing. And I can go over some of my 40 life lessons that I'm sharing on TikTok. And then we can do, the season finale on May 30th.
I love that.
30 episodes. Oh my God.
I also think we should do, because I think it's really interesting how much sobriety time we have in between us.
Yeah.
And we could talk about, like, you have 3 more years than I do. We'll call it something funny.
Yeah, like a drunk, embarrassing story time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be funny.
But then also talk about like the real shit too.
Yeah.
Love it.
And like we can compare how we each felt years 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then you can tell me what I have to look forward to 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your lovely state of Florida and the without getting too political?
I'd love to.
The Don't Say Gay bill.
Oh my God.
What's the
got
buzz
like
in Florida?
0.
Okay. No one's brought it up at work.
I like immediately like panicked. I like full panicked. It's quite alarming. It's quite alarming to me.
Yeah.
My like whole thing, right?
Yeah.
When anything like this comes up, when the whole abortion laws in Texas and every single time, I just want to be like, what the fuck does this have to do with you?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. So why are you like, just leave everybody alone and let us all just be who we are.
Live our lives. Yeah.
It just is like, it's just so crazy to me.
Yeah. The thing that bothers me the most about it is like the school reporting back to the parents if like their kids act in a feminine way or talk about perhaps being gay at school. Sometimes like that's the only safe place that kids have you know, to be themselves is at school. And if they come from a household that is not going to be accepting of that, and they get home and have heard from the principal already, hey, your son told his best friend he was gay and I heard it, and the dad kicks the shit out of the 10-year-old because, you know, that's the part that bothers me. And I hope that I'm understanding that correctly. I don't claim to be like a political expert by any means, but like I'm pretty sure that that is part of the bill.
I think that same. I think that the bill is K through third grade.
Okay.
How old are you in third grade?
10. No.
So,
8.
So to add on to exactly what you just said, school and teachers is some children's safe place.
Yes.
So if they no longer feel safe there, if they have a family dynamic where they don't feel safe there, it's just suppressing them even longer.
Exactly.
Because they're going to be traumatized from school, traumatized from home. Then they're going to wait till they're 18. Then they're going to be scared till they're 25. And then once they turn 25, they're going to be like, well, what if my parents still do this? And then they're going to turn 30. And then it's like...
Yeah. Coming from someone
and for a second there, we were going in the other direction.
We were actually making progress. And for someone who didn't come out until I was in my 20s because of this exact reason... Right. Growing up in a small town, there really wasn't any acceptance. Like, I certainly didn't feel scared at home. I had a great childhood, but still, like, there was just never any exposure to it. So if they're suppressing actually any exposure to it, these kids who are gay are just gonna keep it bottled up and probably live in the closet or unhappy or scared, sheltered lives for longer than they need to.
Yeah. And it's like we go back to Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, because that's like, that was huge in our generation. She said that she knew when she was like 5.
Yeah.
And she didn't transition till she was in her fucking 70s.
Holy fuck. And to go on and do
a reality
show
and the Olympics and marriage and marriage and kids and then like now she's finally living her true self. Like I just can't like wrap my mind around it. I really wish what I wish would happen is they would put all this energy into like programs and figuring out a way where we can make it more comfortable and more accepted instead of like we're gonna put these things in place so that when like a protocol.
We can never talk about it. Why don't we spend the money educating parents and having whatever sort of support groups for parents of adolescent queer individuals or trans youth whose parents don't accept them? Why don't we put the money into educating and supporting parents to accept their kids rather than suppressing someone's true self and therefore depressing, really, in my opinion, their mind, their spirit, everything. God bless Caitlyn Jenner. I mean, good for her. I'm happy she's living her true life. If she wasn't so fucking annoying, I might like actually...
You're so funny.
But
it's I just Googled this and it's like the bill simply says that there should be an age limit on certain discussion, like looking over the whole board. Like, what are other discussions you have? The sex talk.
Yeah.
The drugs and alcohol talk.
Yeah.
All of these things. All of that, I agree with. The earlier, the better.
Yeah. Like menstruation. When do you have your period class? Like 4th grade? Oh my God.
Yeah. So it says classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity. It's kindergarten through 3rd grade. It also prohibits such teaching in a manner as that not age appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students.
I think it should just be like if a girl says to a boy, I like you, can we get married and kiss? What what's the teacher's responsibility there? Do they call the girl's parents and say your girl is talking heterosexually about getting married and she's only 6?
That's a perfect way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
Hi, this is so-and-so. We're just calling because your daughter is showing heterosexual behavior at school.
Yeah.
Because even like, I remember like growing up,
and
me and my best friend.
Then maybe I would be less offended. Not offended. I'm not offended. That's the wrong word. I'm just questioning it. Yeah.
But it's funny because like, I remember growing up and like me and my best friend would like get married to each other.
Yeah. Right.
And now they're like, Abby Jean was trying to marry Alyssa again. And it's
that was foreshadowing.
Right. I know. Alyssa gets divorced from her husband and we finally get married.
Hi, this is Principal Kelly. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, your daughter is showing signs of being a whore.
She's she's being a hooker on the playground.
She's a floozy. That one.
Even like, have you noticed that there's a lot of people coming out bisexual on TikTok?
Yeah. Or like,
I love it.
Pansexual, bisexual, there's this new one. I can't remember. Maybe like arbosexual or abrosexual or abro. Abro or abrosexuality is having different levels of sexual or romantic attractions throughout your life. A person who is abrosexual may also have changes in their sexual orientation over time. So like sexual fluidity.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I just want everyone to be happy.
I know. Just be you, right?
And I just don't get why other people don't see it like that. I want you to do, if you want to marry a tree, marry that tree.
Right.
More power to you, babe.
Right.
As long as you're happy and safe. I want everyone to be happy and safe.
But for some reason, people think that it's infringing on their rights for other people
it literally
to be happy. But it couldn't be further from the truth.
Like, they actually don't want anything to do with you because you're awful. So it doesn't affect you at all.
Yeah, I don't give 2 fucks about you, Jim. So move it along.
They it's just so weird. I just don't get it. Like, that must be a very stressful way to live your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so worried about me.
I know.
Good Lord.
Good loud. I'm just here for the girls, the gays, and the days.
That's right, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to end with our Facebook memories?
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
2010, loves Dorothy's Bornak.
What's that? Oh, no.
Dorothy's Bornak?
What's that?
Oh, my God.
Is it a person?
Yes.
Dorothy Spornak?
Yes. I'm so sorry, listeners, that you have to, that you're witnessing this.
How do you spell the last name?
Zbornak.
Oh, shit. They're going to be so mad at me.
Everyone is turning off their device.
How would I know that's what her real name is?
Dorothy's Bornak, 2010.
Mine is 2011. I have one from 2011 and one from 2012, and they're both of me on spring break.
Ooh.
Both have great stories attached to them. One of them is I was at Senor Frogs.
Yes.
I believe in Myrtle Beach.
Love it.
And
Been there many times.
Did, in fact, go to the drunk tank that night.
Oopsie.
And then the other one says sun, sand, rum punch, snorkeling, tan lines, smiling, laughing, having an amazing time on vacation. I feel so lucky.
God. You were like that Facebook girl.
I was.
Just kidding.
Isn't it so
we all were at that one point. That's about the rest of our juice, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm out of juice.
Your daddy's out of juice, and your mama's a little loose.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. We love you guys.
Hi, kitten mittens.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kim again. We love you, babe.
Kim, keep them coming. Everyone else, go over to iTunes and leave us a review, and we'll read it on the show.
We'll read it on the show. We'll give you a shout out.
Yes. We'll be back next Monday. I think next Monday we have an interview.
We do. I'm so excited.
Yes. Danielle
Sylvester
Danielle just hit 7 million followers. What? Oh my God.
I can't wrap my head around that.
No.
That's so many people.
That's so many people. We talk
It
about
makes sense though, because she's incredible.
and hilarious. And we chat about her daughter Theory and being a single mom and all that good stuff.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
One of the good ones.
We'll see you there. Same time, same place.
I love you, Kitten Mittens.
Bye, Abby Jean.
Bye, Nathan. Hey there. Thanks so much for listening today and supporting the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button now so you never miss an upload. We're back every Monday with new episodes available wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Also, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Social Influence Pod for the latest updates on the show and to let us know what influencers you'd like to hear from. Head over to iTunes to rate and review The Influence, a social media podcast, and we'll see you next Monday for another peek behind the upload.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. This is the motherfucking new podcast.